Right, it is time for a draw with me and doing some portraits. Yay! Hey everyone, it is Shannon and I am here with a different kind of video today. Today I planned on doing some drawing and drawing some portraits. It's something that I really enjoy doing and I haven't been drawing a lot recently, so I thought this would be a fun way not only to do it but also to do it together. So I'm going to share with you a couple of the resources I use just very quickly and describe a couple of the styles. You can follow along if you want. You do not have to. You can just sit and draw and whether it's portraits, whether it's what's in your house, grab a mirror, do a self-portrait, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just going to share a couple of the different things that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I'm just going to use a Pinterest board for reference. I created a portrait board that's like over 200, so I can't pick and choose. Like I'm just going to go to the middle, pick that one, go with that one, and I'm going to do all pretty short sketch type times, like 2 to 6 minutes each, and I just want to get to the page. I just want to get to the page. So what I'm going to be using is I have a sketchbook. You can use, I actually have one specifically for portraits and I would love to finish it. So that's what I'm going to be working on. But you can use anything, you know, blank paper, sketch pad, composition book, doesn't matter. And then I just picked out some very basic supplies. I picked out a regular HB pencil, a black pen. This one happens to be a Sharpie. I also picked an orange pen because sometimes it's nice to have something that's lighter. And then I also picked out 3 markers, a light, a medium, and a dark. I haven't used this blue, so I hope it's a medium. Anyway, but I wanted a light, a mid, and a dark because that can be good. And then I also just picked out 1 pencil crayon and I went with a darker pencil crayon because you can make a dark pencil crayon light by using less pressure, but you can only get a light pencil crayon so dark. So this one's a dark green, it's 908, I've had it forever. I know I've had it forever because it doesn't say the color name on it, so this is probably from my original scent from when I was a kid, so I love Prismacolor. So I'm going to be doing a couple of different styles. I'm going to do blind contour, which means you pick a spot on the image and or the subject, and you follow that and you look at the subject. You do not look at your page, so it create some interesting results. I'm also going to do some gesture drawing, which is more about trying to get the essence of the form, and it's often about trying to get the shape or the energy of it, so it's less about precision, it's more about filling it out, less about the outside. So contour is about the outside, gesture is about sort of more like the form, or I think of it as sort of like the spirit of what you're seeing, or like the essence of what you're seeing. And then I'm going to do a couple of focus drawings, so just really try and get a representational depictions, a likeness, you know, and I think I'll try those in a couple of different ways. Maybe one starting from the top and going to the bottom, and then maybe one starting from the outside and going in, or starting from the inside and going out. I'm not sure. I will put up little cards when I'm switching from different styles so that you can play along. I don't know if I'm going to talk throughout. If you don't want any talking, I guess you can turn the sound off, and we can just hang out together. I haven't done a video like this before, so I'm not sure. But I am going to switch the view so that I'm not like this, because, well, I need to look at what I'm drawing. And so I guess I'll say as well as show a card in the when I'm switching from different styles. So I hope this will be fun. I'm going to open up to my next blank page. I would really love to finish this portrait book. I have been working on it quite some time. Okay, I am going to move you because I don't do editing. So if you are sensitive to movement, here we go. I will let you know when we are set up. Whoa, not there. That's a little, okay, there we go. So the camera has stopped moving. And yeah, so I'm just going to pull up a Pinterest board. I already have one portrait reference. I'm sure there's a lot out there. I am just going to, okay, I'm starting with this one. Oh, it has 2 people. Well, then I am going to work with that. It's not a huge image. And we're going to start, yes, I am going to talk through this. Okay, I'm going to start with a blind contour. And I'm going to use a marker, a pen, so I can't do any do-overs. And how long do I want to do this for? I'm going to do just 2 minutes because On contour, you don't need to do too long. All right, so here we go, 2 minutes. So looking at the image and not the page. This is actually a great shot. I don't think I can do it in 2 minutes though. This is from the movie Beyond Skyline. Gotta get to the other side of this. Okay. Whoa! Okay. How much? I think I'm early. 19 seconds. I'll show them all at the end. Okay. So I'm just going to go to... Okay, I'm going to switch to doing... The next one's going to be a gesture drawing. And I am going to use a pencil crayon because it's good for getting form. So, next image, 2 minutes. Oh, that's okay. Oh, it's from the same thing. Okay, let's go. 2 minutes. Oh, wow. I haven't done a gesture drawing for a portrait. What was I thinking? Trying something new. This does have a body, so I'm gonna cheat and include the body. When you're faced with the unexpected, just roll with it. Just roll with it. And you can look at the page for gesture. I forgot. Oh, he's got such an interesting look on his face. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do another gesture, but I am going to do this one with... Oh, I'm going to do it with the dark marker. So, gesture number 2. Oh. Go. I'm actually going to do this one just for 1 minute because I feel like gestures don't need that much time. Oh gosh. Okay, that's time. Now I'm going to go on to a focus drawing, so I am going to switch to pencil, and I am going to go, so focus drawing with pencil, going to go for 5 minutes, and I'm going to do this one from top down. So I'm going to start at their forehead or hairline and then work down and then see where it goes from there. Oh. Hmm. 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 Okay, that's 5. If you need an extra minute or two, hit pause, but don't go too bananas. I'm going to do another focus drawing. This time I'm going to use the markers, and I'm going to start with the light, then move to the mid, and then move to the dark, and just sort of like try and block in the different color tones, like the different values, and then see where it goes. So focus drawing number 2 starts now. Oh, wow, well that is going to be a challenge. Okay, just work with it. Oh, so I started with the light. I forgot to say that. Now I'm gonna switch to the medium. If you're going with the same method. So medium tone for mid values. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the dark. Okay, and now I'm going to switch back to using any color I need to just finish things off. Although I'm going to continue with the darker right just now. And then just whatever it needs to finish it off. And that's time. Oh, I don't feel done. I don't feel done. What happens? All right, that's time though. Okay, I'm going to move the camera again and share. So if you don't like seeing camera moves, I will let you know when we're back. Okay, so one thing, sign and date your work. Feel free to press pause and do that. Always sign and date your work. I'm going to do mine after, just for the interest of time, and I only want the video to be so long. So this ended up being really, really interesting. So I'll first share my blind contour, which is hilarious. And also, like, you don't, if you want to share these, feel free to do so. Feel free to tag me on Instagram or Twitter. And I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to share. I haven't even looked at these yet, like with these eyes, but I thought it'd be fun. So I hope you don't mind me sharing. So the blind contour, this was really interesting. This ended up being, I don't know if I can get back to the picture, a two-person picture of Iko Urwes and Frank Grillo from, oops, okay, so apparently that's not meant to be. So yeah, it was two guys with their dukes up, and it's from the movie Beyond Skyline. So, and as I said, blind contours, they're not supposed to be representational. Like, it's supposed to loosen you up, and I think of it as a way to loosen up, but it's also a way to really get your eye and your hand working together without being influenced by the outcome on the page. So they always look a bit odd. And then the next one was the gesture drawing. This ended up being Frank Grillo as well from Skyline. I ended up really quite liking this, but I don't think I've ever done a gesture of a face before, so I don't know if I quite captured it. Gestures are usually full body. And there's some great videos if you like gesture drawing. There's some really great videos out there for reference, and I should do that sometime. So anyway, I didn't get super dark, which I thought I would with this medium. So that experiment was sort of like an okay, I guess. You get results. What was next? So next up was another gesture where I used, wow, that looks like nothing! I used a dark marker. This was a guy with sort of mid-length hair, and it was very floofy, so I was trying to get a lot of the floofy hair, but now that I look at it, it just looks like marks on a page. That's so funny. Oh my god. Next up we did a focus drawing, and let's see. Oh yeah, so this won't come up very well because it's pencil, but this was Tilda Swinton, who is someone I absolutely adore. So it was so really nice to be able to draw her portrait. It's not the best likeness. But this was interesting to go from gesture, which is really, really freeform, to a more detailed representational drawing. I enjoyed it. I feel like this one I definitely could have used a little more time, so I guess maybe 5 minutes isn't enough, or I am rusty, or somewhere between the two. No judgment. If you need more time, if you need less time, that's what pause and play are for. You know, it's about, as I said, for me, this is about getting to the page, and I hope you felt free to do that for your own work as well. And then the last step was a detail drawing in the mid, and so this was, oh, actually, that turned out better than I thought. So this is the one where I used a mid, a light, a mid, and a dark. This one was an extremely dark photo. The background was completely black, and so there was mostly light and highlight in the center of the face, but it ended up being pretty good. The eyes are a little askew, so I could have used a little more detail work there. So I think this might, for me, I like, one, practice, and two, I think maybe this kind of drawing might be better at like 7 to 8 minutes, maybe. But the colors ended up being not bad for mid, low, that's not it, light, medium, and dark. Although the blue, this is kind of blue, it comes out a bit purple actually. When it's with the yellow, it got a little green, so that wasn't the best. But overall, I think it wasn't a bad color combination. And the yellow was darker than I thought. It's sun yellow, and it ended up being darker. Often yellow, sometimes you can barely see it, or it's kind of like neon or something. I'm going to leave this open so that I sign my work, because that is important. Sign and date your work. you know, you don't necessarily feel like on the day, you feel like, but when you look back, I find it's always nice to know when I did that. So there you go. There was my first draw with me. Did you like it? Did you draw? Did we draw together? I hope that you did. Feel free to let me know how you did, if you enjoyed this, if you'd like a video like this without any voice overness, because that's super easy to do. And if I'll try and leave some links below for maybe some more explanation on the different types of drawing styles. I think some of the focus drawing, that's not even really a thing. I think it's just representational drawing. But gesture and contour and blind contour, we didn't do contour. I guess the focus drawing is kind of contour. Kind of. Anyway, if I can find some good references, I will leave them down below. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. Let me know what subjects you would love to see. I do have a couple in mind. I would like to do these videos more regularly if people are interested in seeing them. It was nice to get to the page and to spend some time together. Let me know how it went. And as I said, feel free to share your work and just tag me on Instagram or Twitter or wherever you may be. I will leave links down below for my social media. It's always in the description. And yeah, so thanks so much. It was fun to draw it together. Okay, take care, and I will see you in the next video.